There are a total of 6 characters in the comic app of Little Nightmares 2. Mono and Six, whom we have taken control of before, and 4 other varied characters with ambiguous backstories. We don't get to know much about these characters apart from specific brief experiences they had. One of the most intriguing characters out of them all is the boy wearing a ghost sheet. Just like Mono, he wears something over his face, presumably to hide his identity. I've heard many people say Mono wore the paper bag to resist the TV transmissions. But wouldn't it make more sense to cover his eyes like the toddler? As you have to watch the TV to get mind control, not covering your face. Also in the description of Mono we learned that he's actually hiding his identity, as the world around him hates him. Therefore, the Ghost Sheet Boy is placed in a similar predicament to Mono. He's in fact trying to hide his identity. So, who is he? Hi folks, I'm R, your narrator. We will have some spoilers ahead in the video, so just be aware of that. Today, I will discuss who the Ghost Sheet Boy might be. As I already mentioned in the intro, just like Mono, the Ghost Sheet Boy is trying to hide his identity. He might have realized, just like Mono, the world around him hates him, but what we don't know for sure is whether he's aware why they hate him or not. In the comic app, we experience the events through his perspective, putting himself in a room with 2 viewers. The Ghost Sheet Boy has only one left arm and a full-size sheet with 2 eye holes, resembling a ghost sheet. The first thing he sees in this room is the tower of plates with some leftover food in them. He grabs some food and presumably eats it. This is a very important point as we don't see many of the characters eat. For example, how does Mono feed himself when he gets stuck with the eye? Is it possible that he lives in a symbiotic relationship with the eye? So the eye uses him and he survives using the eye for nutrition. Anywho, our Ghost Sheet Boy carefully climbs down and sees that a rat has escaped its cage. He follows the bloody paw trails of the rat and observes it as it is dying. The Ghost Sheet Boy picks up the rat, presumably trying to save it, as we are presented with some slides of how he carefully handles the rat and looks at it. The boy climbs atop a windowsill, and as he tries to exit the room, the TV turns off and the viewers attack the boy. It's at this point that the screen fades to black. It's safe to say we don't really know what happens after. It is in a way implied that the boy gets captured and possibly killed by the viewers. But at the very same time, he could have neutralized the viewers using some mysterious powers he might possess. We can't really tell. I'm going to expand on this point later in the video. There are some theories that this boy might be the hunter. After all, he's missing his right arm just like the hunter, who has visibly patched it back up, with some cotton poking out. And just like the hunter, he's covering his face and hiding his identity. But why would the viewers hate the hunter? The hunter lives alone in a cabin. He has set traps all over the wilderness, not only for kids, Mono and Six, but also for other grown-ups. We can clearly see he has had some viewers presumably stuck in one of his traps where they had died. The hunter shoots anything at sight and fills his free time with taxidermy, including human taxidermy. We can say that he's actually quite good at it too, as evident from some of his handiwork presented in his cabin. It is hinted that he does taxidermy on himself as well, as his right arm is patched up with some cotton poking out of a tear. So all of this might suggest that the hunter is not part of the Pale City system. He might be against the teacher, the doctor, and the viewers. Maybe that is why the Ghost Sheet Boy is hiding his identity, as the others know he will become the hunter one day. He also could have attached an arm to himself, and with the powers he possesses, the arm could fully function. What are your thoughts about this theory? Let me know in the comment section down below. My personal theory is that the Ghost Sheet Boy, just like Mono and Six, has some powers. It's not obvious what his powers might be, but he sure is good at climbing with just one arm. He also cares about rats. Unlike 6, who ate one. 6, you cruel person. Maybe we can draw some speculations here that his powers relate to animals and climbing. Maybe he can communicate with animals and has extraordinary dexterity. He also hides his identity. Therefore, we can assume he plays a big part in the Little Nightmare story. He also briefly looks at a TV but doesn't get brainwashed or kidnapped like the toddler. Therefore, he might also be resistant to TV transmissions. Here comes the far-fetched imaginative theory. This boy could be a new character we will take control of in the upcoming installments or DLCs, who will have a major impact on the time loop. He might be the one who breaks everyone free from their repeating nightmares and proves to be a big threat to the Eye Monster. The monster who has blinded everyone from the real monster itself and has brainwashed everyone with the ingenuine pleasures such as TVs, food, and even the music box presented to 6. During the final phase of the comic episode with the ghost shit boy, the two viewers attack him and the screen fades to black. I believe this is much more significant than it might appear. I don't personally think the viewers captured him and killed him. I think there's more to it than meets the eye. It's quite possible that the ghost shit boy evaded these viewers or even killed them. This boy possibly has some incredible abilities which he can use to disable his opponents. He also seems to be a caring individual trying to save the rat. Therefore, he might be the upcoming hero in the next games. And that about does it for this video, folks. I know it was a short video. I will possibly expand on this video when I get more information about the ghost shit boy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to stay right here for more. You can also follow me on Twitter for more interaction. It's been your host R. Till the next time, have a fantastic day.